Okay, we are just about to hit the road to Montana to pick up a brand new Jayco. About 150 miles, we're gonna go through the passes, so let's see what kind of gas mileage we can get going there and what kind of gas mileage we can get home. Subscribe to the channel, stick around, and let's see how this one works out. Okay, the tow vehicle is a 2016 Ram 6.4 Hemi 2500 Longhorn. Stuck the stock tires and wheels back on to get the miles per gallon better, which will help the test because with the other tires, the computer may not have been as accurate. There's my little Jayco. Going through all the gauges. Let's see, we got to reset the gas mileage and reset one of the trip meters. I'm blocking his view, you can't see. Okay, we will measure the gas mileage and distance empty, and then we will measure it coming home. So the government's infiltrated all the way to the heavy duties now, and we didn't want to ride on 80. So we filled the tires up to 70, and we're still getting a low tire warning, which is, that's crazy. It doesn't need to be at 80. That's more than enough to tow this load. Just starting to go through the mountain passes. Almost 44 miles traveled, 15.9 miles per gallon. You can see the morning sun, but we are starting to climb up into the mountain passes on I-90 and leaving, that's Coeur d'Alene Lake out behind us. Okay. We're in Montana. Kind of cool plains area, lots of cattle ranches out here right now. Haven't seen any bison. I know they farm them out here, not sure where. All right, we are in Kalispell. According to the nav, we're a half mile away. Looking at the numbers, we've got 242 miles with 16.6 miles per gallon. Not too bad. And then here is the RV dealer off here on the side of the road. We're actually gonna go get something to eat first. We're early. But somewhere in there's the camper. So overall 16 and a half, that's pretty dang good mileage. All right, we'll go eat and then we'll go check out the camper we're taking home. All right, there's the camper. Jayco 29 RKS. It's funny how they call it a 29 because it's anything but 29 feet. I think this thing's 34 feet, maybe 35. Didn't bring a big tape measure, we'll have to see. And then what we will be hauling, we will be hauling 74 or 78 on the way home. That is with propane and the batteries. And then this thing actually has 80 gallon water, fresh water. That's 714. And so they could still load about 1,300 pounds of cargo, which they're never gonna do for the type of trips we do. Hey, all hooked up, ready to go. Weight distribution hitch is installed. Nice big one. Okay, off we go. Get it all reset. Okay. Got a big camper behind us. Oh, did you want to flip up your mirrors? Let's flip up your mirrors. All right, we'll feel how 7,500 pounds with the 6.4 Hemi feels. Yep. Yeah, turn right here. Okay. All right, away from the RV dealership and off we go. 6, be home by 6:30.
What?
We lose an hour. We gain an hour, yep. We are in Mountain Time Zone. We're heading back to Pacific. Well, Buffalo. Finally saw some buffalo. Doing good. I can tell you on flats towing this is no problem at all. You're not struggling for power.
No.
We're climbing a hill. Goodbye, gas. Doing really good though. We were at 9.6 or 8.1. We're outside of Kalispell, probably like 15 miles. Taking US Highway 2. And a beautiful countryside, but there are a lot of hills. So I think our hope is you know, if we travel an average speed of 55 to 60 to get home around 8 miles per gallon. That's the hope. We'll see what the reality is though. Doesn't seem like a good place to do an update. We have gone almost 67 miles. We're averaging 9 miles per gallon. So we're doing really good. The thing we've noticed about it is, and this is kind of known if you know this transmission motor, it won't downshift immediately. It kind of tends to hold back, and Ram did that on purpose so that it's not constantly hunting, seeking, and chasing gears. But what we notice on the steep hills is it'll be in fourth, and fourth seems to be its favorite gear. Fourth is just turning awesome. What are we going right now, Dad? We're going like 66 at what RPM? 25. So we're going 2,500 RPM at about 66. So, and fourth gear has great torque. It will torque up a hill, but the truck won't shift downshift into third quickly, and it waits so long that by the time it does downshift, it's got to hit second, and so then we rev out to about 4, and then it finds it to third. So what we're finding is a better thing to do is if you can predictably see that hill in front of you right before it, put it in third, and then it'll hold third the whole way instead of having to get second. So, you know, a lot of the tests you always see people just putting it in tow haul, leaving it on drive, but if you use the manual gear shift mode, you can take advantage of it a little bit better that way. So what we're pretty much doing for the most part right now, we put in 6 as an experiment to see if it'll go. It doesn't want to go to 6. So we've been locking it to 5th a lot. It'll rarely touch 5th except for flats. And then on a hill before ahead of time, we'll put 3rd or 4th as needed. All right, we're still 92 miles from home. We're just passing through Bonner's Ferry, and we got a hill right here. And right now we got it locked in 3rd. Looking over at the trip computer, we've gone 149 miles at an average of 9.5 miles per gallon. So doing really good there. But wanted to just see if this hill we can hold 3rd. So we've got it locked in 3rd. We'll see if it needs 2nd. Yep. I think you might. Yep.
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 And, I don't know what.
There it goes. It is hard to hold a camera in a heavy-duty truck loaded with a trailer bouncing around on rough roads, I'll tell you that much. All right. Crest the hill, not too bad. We went from, I think it was 9.5 or 9.6 at the bottom, and now we're at 9.4. We're doing really good on mileage. Didn't think to do this earlier, but here are our gauges. Probably the most curious one is the transmission temperature, which was just recently at 170 when we came to a stop, but back in motion, and it cooled off to 168. Everything's holding pretty steady. I'm gonna kind of call these the final numbers because we have a mile and a half to go, and it's gonna be on dirt roads, and we're gonna be so bouncy, there's no way I could film this straight, which you can already see we're not filming that good, but total distance from the dealer, 240.6, average mile per gallon, 9.4. So there you have it. We were able to beat the 8 goal, and we were at 9.4. So even if the trip computer is off a mile and a half, if we were actually physically calculating it, we would have had our 8 miles per gallon. So thanks for checking the video out. Go and hit subscribe and the like button. Might go ahead and here and check out how it looks backing in. So thanks for checking this one out with us. Now we're gonna try to back it in. Brakes work. I think you're almost too angled, so straighten out. Wait just a little bit longer. Now do it. You hit the concrete. Were you okay with that? Okay. Okay, now you watch the concrete on this side, Mom. Hold on. Keep cutting. Keep cutting. Keep cutting. Okay, now straight. Okay, you're clear. Watch the truck, Mom, right there. Okay, keep going. Now straight. Just keep doing what you're doing and watch your truck is all. Okay, now, yeah, keep coming. Keep going. Now turn your truck hard. Yep, stick that tire out as far as you can. Okay, now just pull forward to make your truck straight and go straight back. Stop, right there.